Welcome back to another episode of Big Ass Holes. I'll be your host, the high-haired man, Corey. I think this, again, first world problems. Obviously, quarantine, not much open. Certain things are. Obviously, you saw me in the last episode, go to Home Depot and Lowe's. Full protection. Try your best to keep the distancing. But obviously I haven't gotten a haircut. And I think each episode the hair is getting higher and higher. Anyways, what are we doing in this episode? Part 2 is being deployed. Is that the right word? I don't think so. Processed. That might be it. Video processing to YouTube. To the tube. Today, right now. I was editing last night and this morning, so it's a bit long. It's on the long side. It's in the 30-minute range. Sorry. But there's some funny parts. There's some good things. So stick through it. Come on. You can get through the whole video, I'm sure. I mean, what the hell else are you guys doing besides sitting on your couch or sitting in your house or sitting at the computer watching me on video do all the work? I'm sure plenty of you are doing great things. It is rainy day here in Virginia, but I'm going to try to dig some holes. Obviously, you can see we get some rain. A lot of clay in Virginia, so that means it's going to be some stickiness and probably heavy. But, you know, we'll get through it. And then, yeah, we got a big old pork butt going on the grill today. Oklahoma Joe getting some charcoal going. Stick the charcoal over here. Do a little indirect heat. That's how we do it. We'll stick the pork butt over there. Get a little indirect heat. See how it passes through? Hello. See, look. Doot doot. Cook that sucker up. And my wife's got a great recipe. Cook that all day. Oh yeah, while I work. Let's get to it. Digging time. Why? Why? Why does it have to be in my hole? And I think there's another one down there at least. So, for you of those, see, I'm tired. Not even done with the first hole. For those of you, am I snotting? That are watching at home, why am I doing this by post hole digger? And there really is two legitimate answers for that. Really only two for me. One, believe it or not, I do enjoy doing this. There is something about hard manual labor that puts all sorts of things in perspective. So, I do actually enjoy it. Now, my back and my legs and my arms and my hands, especially my hands, will feel it tonight and tomorrow. But I like it. I like the feeling. And two, because county regulations require 20-inch across, and yes, That hole is just a smidgen bigger than 20 inches. That might be like 2 feet. You saw me measure. Let's see. Okay, that's like 2 feet. And it's good. So it's more oblong shaped than a circle, but you know, the home rental store, the Penske File, or the Sunbelt Rental, they rent the post hole digger, which is fine, but the biggest auger they'll rent to me is 12 inches, and I gotta go 20 inches. So it makes for a difficult hole dig at 12-inch circumference. 12 inch, 12 inch, 12. It's, and then with things like this rock the size of my noggin, it just doesn't work out well. So those are the two reasons. It's long-winded, but I am about, I don't know, 12, 15 inches down now. This little mark on this post hole, that's 24. So I'm maybe halfway there. One hole. What'd that take? About 2 hours?
Ooh, what is that? What's struck cold? I think we found a human bone. It's just a stick. Stick.
Oh, it is like sticky baby shit. Oh,
I got the poo on me.
yeah, it's one hole down, and I've already lost it. Two feet. Utah, give me two.
Like movie holes.
Look, I don't know about your children at home, but what time is it?
11:05.
It's 11:05.
I'm getting in the show.
My 14-year-old is, yeah, Hugh Hefner in his robe. Yep. It's getting in the shower, though. Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. Let's check in on the Porky Pig butt. Ooh, we are right in smoke zone. That's smoke zone right there. Boom. Yep. She's cute. Okay. We got one down. And, I am going to super fast space. Fast space. I don't even know what I'm saying. Fast forward these other ones. Maybe just edit out the final dig. Boom, 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 boom. One down. That mark on the 2 feet right there. We are good. I'm amazed, really, at why this hole's got to be this big. But regulation is 20 inch across and 2 feet down, or to undisturbed soil. Meaning, if you get undisturbed soil before 2 feet, that don't count. You got to go at least 2 feet. Or if it's still disturbed soil, you got to go deeper. But around here in Virginia, it is clay, solid clay action. Now I know this is a new house build. It's 10 years old this summer. But I'm telling you, man, like undisturbed soil. And this was a patio, paver patio, so you could see it went down. But I mean, probably down there at that dark spot. Right around there is undisturbed soil. But anyways, I like to overbuild stuff and make sure it's super strong. I'm getting sweat in my eye right there. So I'm good with the size, but knowing how the last inspector was, for the little landing that I had 2 posts and they were so close together. So it was like one megalodon size footprint, 2 feet down and like 40 inches across. And he got here and said, hey, there's a little bit of loose soil in the bottom. Can you get that out? So I did. It was literally an inch maybe of loose soil. So I cleaned that out, and then he put the tape measure back in again. It was still at 2 feet. And he said, okay, you pass. Hey, knock the dude. That's his job. To ridicule. No, it's not. To make sure that everything's safe. Okay. We're going to fast forward right now. Hole 3. That is maybe taking me about an hour each hole. And each hole has graced me with a sizable rock or 2 or 3 or metal strap. Don't ask me. This thing, it's not attached over here on this side, but it goes into the soil over there. I don't know. Some scrap when they were building the house. I don't know what the hell a piece of iron or whatever the hell that is would be used for. Maybe a hoop or something. I have no idea. But don't worry for those folks out there. It's not a gas line or something like that. And yes, I did call DigSafe before doing all this. There's no electrical, gas, water, anything that travels the back of the house. It all runs over the side over here and to the side of the house on the other side. And this side, obviously we're not digging, but I have 3 geothermal wells on this side of the house. There's probably one about right there, one about here, and one about here. And it's like radiator. They go down like, I forget what they said. I want to say 100 feet, but I want to say 100 feet, but I think it's 300 feet, but it goes down pretty damn deep. And it's like radiator. And picks up the constant temperature from the ground, which is like 55 or something, and then cores into the foundation over on this side and runs across the basement and the ceiling to the heat pump. And that's how we get our heating and cooling here. Very cheap. There's only 1, 2, 3 houses, I think, in this neighborhood that have that option, but I thought it was well worth it. Anyways, we got 3 done, 3 holes, and now I got 1, 2, 3 more to go. And it's in the grass. So I'm hoping there's less clay, but not likely. the wife to work. These massive holes, I'm leaving massive dirt piles, so we're trying to spread it out over this mess over here. We'll put like a weed barrier over the whole thing and then cover it all with rocks and be under the deck, so it'd be nicer in the mud in case the dogs go in there. Anyways, I got 5 holes done. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. If you watched yesterday's video, I sang Like a Rock, right? Rock of Gibraltar, Prudential. I think I found it. Right there. That sucker is solid. It's not moving. That thing goes at least, I don't know, a couple feet probably in there, and I'm not wedging it out. I'll risk the inspector coming out. We're 2 feet down. Just tell him, hey, I'm digging by hand. That thing's ginormous. Let me just cement around it. I mean, the whole thing's gonna be filled with concrete. Do we really gotta take the rock out? Anyways, try to get number 6 in, last one. My hands are killing me. Oh, bad. This part. Ready? Okay. Let's picture wider beard, pointy hat.
You shall not pass.
Huh? Yeah, Daddy's going crazy. I just had the old man moment. Sitting right there, went to stand up and didn't straighten for about 15 seconds. One of those, lower back is tight like a tiger. Hands, not too bad. I had gloves on, but I could feel some blisters under there. But blisters mean hard work. This was a son of a bitch. This last one, not too bad. There's one down there, right there. But that they're all 2 feet. And as I told my wife when I was digging this last one, if that inspector tells me I gotta dig deeper, I may shoot him. We got 6, and I figured when I was digging this one, right, this is the corner, big old river birch right here. This right here is gonna be, I'm telling you, my spot on the deck. I could picture, so that's a post, probably right about here. Will be a seat. Legs up. Zipper. And we got this behind me is a nice view. And I can see anybody coming out. I think it's going to be a nice spot. Nice and shady. Of course, there is going to be a roof on the pavilion, but I think my hair got higher. as I dug these holes. Anyways, I am dog tired. And that's going to do it for part 3. Hopefully everybody's tuning in. I know I got a couple new viewers today. Hopefully this little series will bring some viewers in. Got a long way to go before I hit, I think, 1,000. Here come the puppy dogs to finish off. Somebody's gonna go in a hole. Who's going in the hole? Alright guys, make sure to hit the like button. Even if you tuned out in the first 2 seconds, hit the like, the thumbs up before you go to another channel. Hit the subscribe. And what do you do, Hayden?
Leave a comment.
Oh yeah, leave a comment. Definitely leave a comment, good or bad. And hit the little bell and you'll get notified every time I put a new one out.
Hit the subscribe button.
Well, I already told him hit the subscribe button. You want me to tell him again? Yeah. Hit the subscribe button again.
Checking out. That's it for the day. 6 holes. I am dog tired. 6 holes in probably 7 hours, maybe 8. The last 2 holes beat me. Definitely my hands are killing me in the last 2 holes. But they're all done. Next up is really inspection. Get the permit tomorrow, hopefully. I know you're asking why the hell did I dig 6 holes if I don't even have a permit, but, you know, I'm a glutton for punishment. That's why I dug all of them by hand, post hole digger and breaker bar. Anyways, you know, I've got it stamped off, the drawing stamped off by an engineer, by an architect, sorry. So I'm not too worried about the approval, but once I get that, I will basically pick up the phone right after I get that email saying approved and call the first inspection in our county is basically the holes. So they'll come out and make sure they're deep enough and wide enough. Then once that happens, then I think the concrete's coming at some point this week, getting delivered, and I'll start filling these holes back up with concrete. And that'll be the next video, but I've made 6-inch collars, like out of sonotube. I can only get 12-inch sonotube easily. I'm sure I could probably get a bigger one, 20-inch or something. But so what I did is cut a 6-inch section of it, sliced it, added another section so it comes out to about 20 inches. So I'll fill each one of these holes with concrete, then I'll put that little 6-inch collar on top, level it, and fill the rest with concrete. So it has like kind of a little, the concrete stands proud of the ground a little bit, and it's level. And then I have a nice level spot to obviously put the standoffs for the post. So that's the game plan. We'll see how it works. I made one. It's not exactly a great circle, but we'll get there. It'll work. Anyways, that's it. Make sure to like the video. Please comment away. Good or bad, I don't care. I'll take the comments. Comment on the hair, how high the hair can get. Maybe we quarantine style. We'll see how high, like, you know, who was Big Top from Big Top Circus? The clown, the big orange hair. Was that his name? Big Top? Anyway, that's it. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like. Definitely give me a thumbs up. Or a thumbs down. I don't care. I prefer the thumbs up. Hit the subscribe. And then hit the little bell. And that'll notify you every time I put a video out. So there probably won't be another video for a little bit. For a little while. Maybe until I get through this week and weekend and have a chance to do the concrete. Either that in the evenings. Maybe I'll do a little video for each hole or something. But thanks for tuning in. Thanks to the new subscribers. I saw a couple come in today, so thank you. And we'll see you on the next video. Thanks.